Okay, picture this. You're next. Your name gets called to give the presentation you've been dreading for weeks. Your heart starts pounding, your palms are slick with sweat, and your mind just goes blank. You're not just nervous, it feels like your brain has smashed the panic button. If this has ever happened to you, you are not alone. So what's really going on in your brain in these moments? And why does it feel like it's going into full-blown crisis mode? That overwhelming feeling has a name: social anxiety. And it is so much more than just being shy. Social anxiety is an intense, persistent fear of being watched, judged, or rejected in social situations. But why does it feel so physical? Why the racing heart, the shaking, the feeling that you just can't think straight? To get it, we need to look deep inside the brain. There's a small, almond-shaped area called the amygdala, and its job is to be your brain's threat detector. It's supposed to sound the alarm when it senses real danger, kicking off that classic fight or flight response. In people with social anxiety, the amygdala can be a little overactive. It starts misinterpreting everyday social things, like giving a speech, meeting someone new, or even making eye contact, as serious, life-threatening events. When your amygdala sounds this false alarm, it floods your body with adrenaline. That's what makes your heart race, your hands sweat, and your stomach tie itself in knots. Meanwhile, the logical part of your brain, the prefrontal cortex, gets completely overpowered. It tries to calm the fear down, but it can't keep up, which is why your mind can go totally blank right in the middle of a sentence. Your brain isn't broken. Its ancient survival wiring is just a bit too sensitive for modern life. If this all sounds deeply familiar, it's because social anxiety is incredibly common. For a lot of people, the symptoms start popping up during their teenage years, a time when social pressure and self-consciousness are already cranked up to 11. Now, it's really important to know this isn't the same as being shy. Shyness is a personality trait. You might feel a little awkward or quiet in new situations, but it usually fades once you get comfortable. Social anxiety is a mental health condition that causes such intense fear that it can completely get in the way of your daily life. It's the difference between feeling a little hesitant to go to a party and actively avoiding that party for weeks because the thought of it is just too much. That avoidance is a huge part of it. So why do some people get this and others don't? Well, it's not just one thing. Think of it more like a recipe with a few different ingredients. Genetics can play a part. If someone in your family has social anxiety, you might be a bit more likely to experience it too. Your brain's biology, especially how that amygdala is firing, is a key factor. But it's not just biology. Your life experiences matter a lot. Things like being bullied, publicly embarrassed, or teased can make you more vulnerable. Sometimes it can even be a learned behavior, picked up from parents who were themselves anxious in social situations. Even your natural temperament as a kid can be a factor. Children who are naturally more timid might be at a greater risk. It's a complex mix, and it is never, ever your fault. Here's the most important part. Social anxiety is manageable. Just understanding what's happening in your brain is a huge first step. When you feel that panic starting to bubble up, you can remind yourself, okay, this is my amygdala overreacting. The feeling is real, but the danger is not. Professionals use strategies that help retrain the brain. One approach is to challenge the negative thoughts that fuel the anxiety. So instead of your brain screaming, everyone is going to think I'm an idiot, you can learn to reframe it to, I'm anxious, but I am prepared and I'll do my best. Another powerful tool is gradual exposure. This means slowly and safely facing the situations you fear, starting small, like maybe just asking a store clerk for help. Every time you face a fear and realize you survived, you're teaching your brain that these situations aren't actually life-threatening, which helps calm that overactive amygdala over time. This journey is a personal one, and no two experiences are exactly alike. If you feel comfortable, share one situation where you felt this way in the comments. Just reading through each other's stories can help all of us feel a little less alone in this. And if this was helpful, please give it a like and subscribe for more content that breaks down the science behind our feelings. So what is social anxiety really? It's not a character flaw or something you need to just get over. It's a real biological response from an overactive fear center in your brain. It's the physical and mental feeling of your body reacting to the intense fear of being judged. But by understanding the why behind the panic, you can start to separate yourself from the fear. You are not your anxiety. With the right tools and support, you can learn to turn down the volume on that false alarm and step more confidently back into the world. You're not alone.